There's also Saint Anne, I believe. She was Mother Mary's mother, so we're talking maternal grandmother to Yeshua. There's a medal in her name, Saint Anne's Ward. My mom received it, and I think it was again for working in the background like Saint Joseph did. Yeah. So if we're going to branch off into saints, there's so many others to do. And but Anne, she's again somebody who was in the background, who was doing what she needed to support and to hold. Oh, okay. She's more like holding space, creating that was a weird intonation. Creating an environment in which these things could happen. So it's kind of like support, but holding space is not passive, but it works in a different way. Holding space for somebody, it's listening. Somebody comes to you and they're talking, and you don't jump in and say, oh, well, this is what I would do, because that's not, holding space is not about that. It is listening to them in such a way that they feel validated, that the things they're saying are true to them and they are true to you. Active listening, in which you are sitting there receiving the information and not thinking of how you're going to respond. Oh, I need to tell them this, and here's my story. You're just listening, and you are engaging with them. You're putting down the phone, and you are engaging with them. That, to me, is what Anne feels like. She listened. She listened a lot. Yeah. And it stopped with her, too. There's that level of trust in there. It's like, you don't go racing off and telling folks. But it does inform how you respond to the person who's talking to you. Adds a layer of compassion, of understanding. All right, so what are you about? Compassion, patience, patience. Okay, that's why you came to me. Okay. Well, let's do Saint Anne then. And she invites you to put your hands over your heart in a kind, loving, holding your heart in a way that you feel, well, not just loved, but nurtured. And as I'm sitting here doing it, there is some emotions that are being brought forward. A feeling of somebody getting me, somebody understanding, somebody listening to me, somebody who holds me, not so much in esteem, but just holds me. Yeah, I have that in the physical. That's great. But in these moments when you are by yourself, when you're sitting there just wondering what goes on, when you hold yourself with that same love and respect that you hope to get from somebody else. Because you got to hold yourself with regard. Because you're the one who's there. She says, that's right. Okay, so let's all hold our hearts for a bit. Hold yourself with love. Tears may flow because this could possibly be the first time you love yourself. It's all right. Source has always loved you, which is, if you break down that sentence, it's love loves love. It's all right. Allow yourself time to, they say, integrate what you feel. Allow yourself that time to feel comfortable with love. Many will take time, and many can warp what that love looks like. I am talking to you. To you. How do you know you love yourself? All sarcasm and joking aside, how do you know? I can give you some clues. It's much quieter in your head and in your heart because you have released other people's expectations, other people's opinions, all the noise, the anger that you see around you is a release. It's an interesting release from Source point of view. It is inner children who have not been tended to. So if this is how you approach it, by looking at that inner child who was not respected, this is your opportunity to hold that inner child as you hold your heart. And you assure that inner child that you are here for them. And you can reclaim that part of yourself. Allow yourself that time to do this work. It is deeper than she had intended to do here. But hold yourself and hold the inner child.